Beautiful souls, love reading time. I'm doing a message from someone you're missing. So have a think about your person for this reading. But I was getting some charms out and putting them away, and I didn't realise one had fallen out on my table, and it's the writing quill, which I always think of writing, but I feel like your person's writing you a letter, and I don't even think it's a text. I think they're literally got pen to paper right now. Maybe they've been perfecting a message. So yeah, have a think about your person. Oh, wow. I never see that card that way. So you got the Fool, and the Fool's normally about new beginnings, but I specifically heard they know they've been a fool. They know they were a fool to end this with that Death card coming through. It's destroyed them. They had this with you, 10 of Cups. They had, I need to pause, this making me emotional. All right, compose myself. They had everything, and they know it, and they blew it, and they know it. They had everything here. You were everything to them. You were the whole world. And they're so emotionally unbalanced, unstable now. And they just feel like a fool. I'm almost hearing why do I always do this? Why do I always do this? So maybe there's been a pattern. That's interesting. That came up in reverse with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about epiphany. It is new beginnings, but I always see it as honesty, epiphanies, cutting through the bullshit. But when it's in reverse, they know they haven't been fully honest with you. They know, maybe you've had half truths of this person, but I think for the right collective, they've never fully expressed themselves, is what I'm hearing. And that Star in reverse, that is about lost hope. But I think that you are a star to them. I do think that, but the Star in the reverse is a big, wow, signifier of lost hope. They've lost hope this could ever come back together. They know they cause chaos in your life. They know they have to carry the burden of that, and they carry that around with them every single day. It's like, if you think of wow, gosh, okay. This is really weird, but I feel called to say it. Okay, it came into my mind. It's really, 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 it's really bizarre. But this person carries heavy burdens, and think for each regret they have in their life, this person regrets pretty much everything in their life. They're a heavy person for not dealing with things properly and carrying around regrets. But if you think of when they make a mistake or they have regret, that they have to put a rock in a bag. It came into my mind. I have to speak it. I know it's a little bit crazy pants, but every time they have something they regret, they put a heavy rock in a bag, and you are about 5 or 6 heavy bloody rocks on top of regrets, rocks that I don't know why I felt called to say it. And they carry this rucksack of the weight of the mistakes, of the regrets of you around every single day. And it's like they know that's their punishment. That's how they see it. This is such an unusual reading for me. They know that their punishment, and I'm hearing that, because I think this person punishes themselves a lot. Their punishment is carrying those heavy rocks, those heavy burdens around, potentially for the rest of their lives. And you got 5 of Cups for them. Grief, sadness, regret, sorrow. It's just staring at those lost cups and just carrying it around with them, not sharing it with anyone. No one knows the the amount of rocks they have in their backpack. I think I might actually have lost the plot. Nine of Wands, but it's like this is, you're dealing with someone very, very stubborn. Let's get some more. They don't like to think that that they've done anything wrong, or I don't know, maybe they just don't like to admit it. Perhaps. Let's get you two more. I think this person's very wounded. You would know they've had a lot of childhood trauma. And I think getting with you, they felt very, very successful in life, but they're facing their karma. And I don't like saying that. I don't like wish bad on anyone. I just think, you know, we shouldn't hate people. Hate's a strong word. They see you as I'm seeing like starfish and crabs and like underwater fish. So that might be, you could be a water sign, or I did have some water sign come up. I've already done my dice. Or like diving, or you've got a memory that you were snorkeling and you saw starfish and crabs, or something like that. You know, that would be important for the right collective. And you know, they see you as a queen or a king, he, she, they, you know, on your throne and thriving and doing well in life. And they definitely don't feel good enough. Seven of Wands, that's someone they're like just trying to get back up again after this. Very much spent a lot of time in isolation, hermiting. But yeah, they know you're the Empress. You've got the Queen of Cups and the Empress. They have you up here on a pedestal. This person, even if they're completely silent, worships the ground that you walk on with that card coming through. Number 3, March. Could be, or the 3rd of the month, or the number 3 in general could be significant. I'm going to go to part 2. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, links on bio. I've got 30% off my 20-minute pre-recorded tarot video readings, just until Saturday, because it's just for the month of February. Reduced from £35 to £24.50. Love and light. Bye.